Nobody talks about this part. The part where you try and nothing changes. Where you show up and nobody notices. Where you keep going, but it still feels like you're stuck. But listen carefully, because this story is about that exact phase. The phase that decides everything. Welcome to Story Zen. Her name was Elena Ray. She wasn't special. Not gifted. Not the one who was destined for greatness. She was average. Born in a quiet industrial town where factories had shut down years ago. Where dreams weren't chased. They were adjusted. Her mother stitched clothes late into the night. Her father worked long security shifts. Elena's first workspace was a corner of their small kitchen table. Her first goal wasn't success. It was simply, I just want to make life easier for them. She studied hard, got decent grades. Not perfect. Just enough. She earned a small scholarship, barely enough to start college. But she went anyway. College wasn't a dream. It was pressure. She worked part-time, took extra classes. Skipped sleep, told herself, I'll rest later. But later never came. Slowly, quietly. Something inside her started to break. Not loudly, not dramatically. Just small cracks. Classes became harder to focus on. Assignments piled up. Energy disappeared. She dropped one subject, then another. Until one day, she stopped going completely. No announcement. No explanation. Just silence. She packed her things and went back home. The next few years, they weren't inspiring. No montage. No motivational music. Just real life. Mornings where getting out of bed felt like a task. Applications sent with no replies. Comparisons that hurt more each day. She worked at a small photocopy shop. Simple job. Simple pay. But every night, she opened her old laptop and started learning. Not because she felt motivated, but because she didn't want to stay the same. She taught herself coding. Slowly. Messily. Sometimes falling asleep mid. She applied for jobs. Again and again. Rejected. 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 17 times. On the 18th try, she got a chance. Not a big company. Not a big salary. Not a dream job. Just an opportunity. And she took it, because she understood something most people don't. Progress doesn't always feel exciting. Sometimes it just feels like less struggle than before. Work was hard and days felt long. Doubt still existed. So she made one simple rule. She wrote it on a small paper and stuck it above her desk. It didn't say, be great, or believe in yourself. It said, show up again. That was it. No pressure. No big vision, just one thing. Show up again, even on bad days, even when nothing changed, because she realized something powerful. The only day you truly fail is the day you stop showing up. Years passed. She learned, improved, moved forward. Slowly, no viral success, no overnight transformation. Just consistency. At 30 full. Businesses like the ones her town had lost. People like the ones her family knew. The company grew. Not fast, but steady. It hired people. Supported families. Stayed strong, even in tough times. And one day, Elena sat in her office. No celebration. No big moment. Just a quiet realization. This is enough. Not perfect, not extraordinary, but real and built one day at a time. Think about your life right now. Maybe you feel stuck, behind, lost, like nothing is working. But maybe you're just in the part nobody talks about. The middle, the part where progress is invisible. where effort feels unnoticed, where quitting feels easier. But here's the truth. Success doesn't belong to the most talented. It belongs to the ones who keep showing up. Even after failure, even after doubt, even after silence, because in the end, it's not about never falling. It's about getting up. One more time, then you give up. If this story felt real to you, that means you're closer than you think. Share it with someone who's struggling silently. Subscribe to Stories N, where real stories meet real growth. And remember, you don't need motivation every day. You just need to show up. Again.